Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's Mecha Jam, and we're back with more BattleTech Advanced 3062. So, today, this episode, we are going to be doing a lot of mech building. We've got an entire huge quantity of Sanctuary mechs I want to go through and rebuild, so I can build an entire unit of Sanctuary stuff to play around with. Because that sounds like fun to me. So we're gonna be we're building mechs. That's what we're doing this episode. It's probably gonna take up most of the episode. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I got like a dozen mechs I want to go through. Probably some of them won't change much actually, because I want to try out their sort of default build because some of them look pretty decent. Anywho, I did a bit of futzing around with them off stream. I have also gone through and done spring cleaning. I have cleared out extra engines, extra heatsink kits, extra weapons, extra mechs. So we're sitting on a nice chunk of cash, so I can actually pick up a couple of, in addition to buying tech, I can pick up a couple of mechs. That is the plan. I've been saving, I've had tons of crap I needed to clear out. So, that's the wrong thing. So mech bay, we need to free up a little bit of space, and there's a mech I'm thinking I don't want to use. So, I'll work on rebuilding stuff here later, but, yeah, we threw the Demolisher and the Storm Giant into storage. We're not selling them. We just put them in the storage for now. We're gonna be using Military Sanctuary, so I want to free up some slots here. I also am going to be I also put the Pixie away. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the Rifleman away also because I'm not sold on this. It's not what I want out of a 60-tonner for this unit. So ideally, if I had a swooping Falcon, that's what I want. I'm going for a bit of mobility in this unit. Is what I've realized a bunch of my mechs either have nimble jumper and nimble, or they have partial wing systems. So if most of our stuff can be really hypermobile, I think that'd be kind of good. So we're gonna throw you into storage, Rifleman. It's not a terrible mech. Like, let's quickly look at it. Like, this is not terrible at all, but like, it's just not what I want. It's a Rifleman. It's fine. It's all kinds of. It's fine. But, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go... I think there's one thing I wanted to build from here. What was it? I want to build the Crusher. That is a mech we're going to use. I can build that other longbow. What was the other thing I was thinking about? No, I was building the Crusher, I was buying two mechs. That's what it was. Okay. I'm leaving these here because I might want to use them later. Like, might want to use this longbow. I'm not sure yet. But this is a good starting point, basically. So the Crusher is going to be there. We're going to go grab... We're not going to be able to use these mechs immediately either because we're going to have to build. So, like, the Leaper, we have a couple of those, so I'm not worried about that. I'm not a big fan of the Liquidator. It's not bad. Oh, sorry, this is the Liquidator. The Lithobolus is one of the ones we're gonna buy. It's a test bed for the for the Mass Driver series. I'm probably gonna use the one I'm gonna pick up the one that has the light Mass Driver because I like its hard points the best. Also, I think it's probably the most like. Actually, weirdly, the heavy Mass Driver one is actually the one that runs coolest. But it really doesn't do much other than be a heavy Mass Driver, and that feels a little dull to me. I'm probably gonna pick up this one. I want to experiment with the Mass Driver, so we're going to buy you. I want to try out the light Mass Driver. I like the idea of the light Mass Driver because it means I have enough tonnage left over with other guns to do stuff on the turn the Mass Driver is down. The Mass Driver only fires every other turn, so I want something to be able to do stuff on the turn it's not active. And the other mech I want to buy is the Thunderhammer. Locust 2's cute, but I'm not a big fan of that. The Scrapper is a little slow for 35-tonner. We've got a Fire Starter anyways if I want to use it. Alright, the Thunderhammer. I want to pick up the... I like all the Thunderhammers. I'm going for the 4R, although I could go with the 5R. Like, the 4R and the 5R are sort of... They're very similar. I think the 4R's just got better hard points, basically. I've had ideas with some of these. All right. Also, we're going to buy some other stuff. Like, we'll probably come back here to buy other things at some point. I may want to play around with more Mass Driver stuff. I don't know yet. But we need ammo. We need double AC-15 ammo. I'm gonna buy 4 tons of it just to have it. All right. We might want more sanctuary superchargers. We have one. I'll buy a second one just to have it. I should buy 2 extras just to have them.
New equipment available.
We don't need heatsink kits. Don't need heat negators and all that stuff. Ferrovanadium. If we need more ferrovanadium, we'll come and get it. Ferrofibrous. We've got plenty of that. Got plenty of XL engines for the time being. Don't need that. Sanctuary ECM suites are real good. We might grab some of these. We got 3 of them though at the moment. We might buy some active probes. They're good also. I should try out the scatterguns on something. I'm just not sure about them yet. All right. All right, so the Crusher's where we're starting. I already had a plan for the sucker. I kind of like that one. All right, refit. All right, so the scattergun 5s are the triple scattergun 5 is fun, but I want some more. I want more crushing power. We're pulling all the guns off here. So the big thing is that one of the things I'm actually just not that fond of is I'm not a fan of the DRMs. VRMs are fine also, but like a VRM 6 and those scatterguns, it feels a little underwhelming. What I'm doing with this. So this is a 460 assault 95 tonner with 4 assault jump jets and a partial wing system, so it's actually pretty nimble in the air. So its jump distance is what? It basically jumps 5. So it doesn't jump as far as it jumps further than normal. It should be able to. It's not super mobile, but it's mobile enough. So I'm going to slap on a double AC-15, which has decent range, not incredible range, but decent, and ridiculous crushing power. This should be mobile enough to get into range. I took off the extra armor's nice, but I really want that FCS. All right. And we're gonna put MRMs on here because I think MRMs are what I want on this build. And we've got one last clan MRM, so that's nice and light, which is great. And we got a few slots here. I think for these 2 energy slots, we're going to slap in a pair of medium electro lasers, I think. Because I think the electro lasers are good, and yeah. All right, so ammo. I'm lighter on MRM ammo than I wanted to be, and I can't really free it up at the moment. So, well, on Apollo MRM ammo, so. But we can get a 1.5 tons, which is 10 salvos for the 30, which is probably enough. I can throw another half ton on if I want to, but inefficient. I'll think about it. But and then Ultra AC-15 ammo, double AC-15 ammo. Sorry, not Ultra. Each ton is 12 shots, but it uses up 2 shots per ton. So a boop. So that's 6 shots per ton. So this gives us 12 salvos, which is plenty. And it's already got shield. Now, what do we need now? We need heat sinking. We run a little bit toasty. Fortunately, we can do something about that. That gets us nice and chilly, and we can just add some armor, which this thing needs. It's not like dire need of armor, but it needs more armor. Do we have room for... We do not. Okay. The modular armor plating, we have a couple of... We got 2 level 1 ones. We could put a half ton of modular plating on just for the torso armors. That might not be the worst idea. Or I could put like a 3 here or something. I don't know. Like, realistically, like the modular armor plating is actually not a terrible idea. It's actually really efficient extra armor. Like that's, 15 points for a half ton, for a quarter of a ton is like, that's basically like almost 2-to-1. So I'm actually tempted by that, but because 1, 2, 3, only 15 points. It's 3 clicks for a quarter ton. That's close. It's basically the same, if I remember correctly. But at any rate, let's get this going here. Like, the rear armor is mostly okay. I like a little bit more. We definitely need more armor. A little more leg armor. There we go. Not ideal, but it's pretty good. All right, we're done. This is what we're doing with this. This is it's got a big hole puncher and then some ability to just sort of crit through it. And it's just a lot of damage. And it's very mobile for a 95-tonner, which is what we're looking for.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Lithobolus. All right. Like, the light mass driver's got really good range. This feels like it's not the Scattergun 20 is just not a good match for it, in my opinion, nor the large electro lasers. Like, this is a knife fighter that, like, with a big long-range sniper on it, which is not bad. But that just doesn't feel quite right to me. So we're pulling these, and it feels like it should be a little more mobile. Pulling that. I like the idea of the scatter guns, though, for filling damage. Scattergun 10s? Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm thinking... Hang on. Oh, hang on. Do I have... No, I don't. Damn, I'm hoping I had a spare silver bullet Gauss rifle. I don't. Damn. Because a silver bullet Gauss rifle will be abjectly perfect for this, I think. I mean, rotary Gauss wouldn't be terrible either, like, but I kind of want something that fills, like, you know... Scattergun's close to being what I want. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. The LBX Rotor AC5, that could be what we're looking for. Oh, yeah. No. That's what we're looking for. And then I want something with reach. Like, the large electro lasers are good, but I think just regular large lasers here might just be not bad. Oh man, this is tough. That light mass driver just, it weighs so much. Like, this thing's built around the light mass driver is the thing. So maybe the rack's not... Maybe just an LB10X? Or maybe a rack, just a rack 2. Like, just a straight rack 2. Do we have rack 2 ammo? That's actually a good question. I don't know if I do. I do, okay. Like, the rack 2 has range? I can put some more. Oh, that, we don't need that Scattergun 20 ammo that's in the head there. The The Rack 2 is actually an interesting idea, now I'm thinking about it. Like, it doesn't weigh very much, but it puts out decent damage. We could theoretically run 2 of them. Oh no, that's not bad. Like that's good damage. That's just good consistent damage. Yeah. Here we go. This is what this. Now we're cooking. We're cooking here, I think. Like I like the rotary LB10X, but like the rotary LB5X, but like this just feels like it's. I mean, it weighs more, but it's more total oomph, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna try this. And we want like that's 90 shots. All right, let me see. That's so 45 times 3 is 120. 135 divided by. Like, if we're doing 5-shot bursts, that's 13 salvos. Even if we're doing 12, like, even if we're doing full burn, that's 11 salvos. Yeah, that's plenty. 3 tons of ammo is plenty. Let us, now we are actually, hang on. Let's slap ferrovanadium on here. That gets us free shield, and we got plenty of space for it. We need a little more heat sinking, I think. Although, maybe, I don't know. Like, this is never going to be fast. That's, like, not the point of this thing. That's free shield, which is nice. We don't have to worry about it. And it makes the armor a little bit lighter, and it gives us damage resistance, too. So, like, yeah, that's good. This I'm liking. All right, I could put a target computer on. This would be hilarious, but I think tempting, actually. That gets me a lot of accuracy with everything. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing, and I think we're gonna slap on. We run a little bit toasty, I think, but. Like, we can dial the racks up. We can dial the racks down on the turn we fire the mass driver. We fire the mass driver, which is a lot of heat. Like, it's like 6 shots, 60 per shot on the rack 2, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's 18 heat. We got a little bit of spare. Oh yeah, we're fine. The turn we don't fire. If we fire sort of 3 bursts on these on the turns, yeah, okay. This is good. And then we're gonna have some emergency backup guns. I'm thinking I'm thinking some twin link smalls just to back that up. Rear armor is basically fine. This may be a little hot, but we'll try it. We'll see if we need to tweak it. I think that's where we are. That's a fast refit too. The longbow. I don't think we're gonna tweak this much. It's designed to be an artillery piece. Yeah, like this is just set up to do what it does. Like I'm fine with this. I think I'd like more armor, so we could just throw like, yeah, we just throw that on for a bit more armor. Like, it's not necessary, but it just will help. There we go. All right, that's good. Nice, simple. Like it's not designed to like it does what it's designed to do, which is fine, I think.
On it. I'll let you know when that's
Helopolis, I'm gonna come back to you. I'm not sure what I want to do with you yet. Warhammer. Oh right, I was looking at this and thought it was basically fine as it is. Like, it's not super mobile, but it's a gamma cannon platform, and it does that fine. It's got a pair of backup medium modal lasers, which I can play around with. Like, literally, I'm just going to slap ferrovanadium on it, just to give it a little bit more protection, basically. Basically, that's going to... Let's up the rear armor. And the... There we go. That's better. Just rebalance the armor slightly. And it gets ferrovanadium for defensive purposes. I think that's fine.
right. I'll get it in the
All
schedule.
right. All right. The Thunder Hammer was the next one I wanted to work on. I had an idea for this one. All right. Like this has a bunch of cool stuff. We're gonna pull the NPC off. We're pulling the DRM4s off. I've had a thought with this. DRMs can go rot because I just don't like DRMs. It's a personal preference thing. Like they're just not my thing. I'm leaving the large electro lasers on though because yeah. All right. The large electro lasers are sort of one of those things that I think work. These aren't the large lasers. The DRMs are a thing that I think work better for the computer than for me personally. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I've got 4 clan streak SRM4s. I'd love to put a launcher here, but I don't think I've got room for it at the moment. What I do have room for, and we're going to run on this. This is a nimble jumper, and I kind of want to try this out for this. We're going to run. Where are you? Where are my improved jump jets? I think I've got 6 of them still. Yeah, we still got. We actually still have 6 heavy improved jump jets. We slap in 2 tons of SRM ammo. Streak SRM ammo. Wrong pile. It's already got streak. All right, and now we need to cool this sucker off because it is running very toasty at the moment. Bulk heat bank will help a lot. Like to add armor. So the problem we have right now is it's a little under armored and we can't really make room for armor. So for specialty armor. 125 in the legs is probably enough. Not ideal. It's exactly heat neutral before jumping. Do I take a slight hit to heat to give it more armor is the question. I think we'll try this. If it feels off, we can drop a heat sink for more armor.
Logged and noted.
All right. So yeah, we're rebuilding all our sanctuary mechs, or at least mostly rebuilding. Okay, let's go to the Holopolis. All right, so the Holopolis gets a bonus accuracy with snipers on this thing, and I don't want the sniper artillery because I'm not in the mood for artillery. Let's just pull all the guns here. Hang on. All right, and we're going to definitely put an XL in this thing. This thing needs more speed. I'm gonna slap a Clan XL in because we've got a few of them and they're better. We don't lose foot speed basically. I'm gonna run the sniper cannon on this thing is what I want to run. All right, let's slap a 300 core in this sucker. That gets its foot speed up to something resembling decent. And how many Clan double heatsinks do we have? That's actually a good question. We have enough. Okay, we have enough that I can run the Clan double heatsink kit on this. I might need to. So I'm gonna swap over to the Clan double heatsink kit. Oh, and we gotta drop the Sanctuary double heatsink here. All right, I think because I think I'm gonna need the space. So what are we gonna run on this for other weapons? That's the question. Like, I'd like to run. Let's see, what do we got for? Okay, hang on. We should put ammo in here. Hang on. First of all, let's get the sniper ammo in before I forget. 2 tons of shape charge. And actually, you know, I might. We got shield there, so that's fine. And we'll keep one. We'll take 1 ton of AOE. That can be useful. I'm actually really tempted by this binary PPC here. Maybe just run a regular ER PPC. I wish I had an ER PPC shotgun. That's what I wish I had. Ooh, an NPC maybe. Oh, that's what we want. Do you want double NPC maybe? No, I think 1 NPC is fine. And then oh, this might be spicy here. Hang on. I'm okay. So let's grab some. Okay, okay. I've got an idea. Hang on. Artemis 4. Now we're gonna slap on. I've got room for. I might have room for heavy ferro, which is slightly better than. Do we? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this might be exactly what we need. Hang on. All right. So let's slap some heat sinks in. First off, no, wrong table here. Hang on. Equaling 2. Okay, we don't have room for more heat sinks, but I'm a little toasty. Not that toasty. Actually, we're only overheating by 1. I'm okay with that. All right. In that case... Actually, no, we're going to move these to here. I want padding for the engine, just in case. All right. Let's max out the armor since we got good guns there. Oh, I'm liking this, I think. Let's just max the forward armor here, like, yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is fun. It's got something to poke a gigantic hole in stuff, and then it just lobs LRMs and NP. Oh, I like this. I like this. Oh, yeah.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
All right, Ostwar. I think I'm going to make you... Okay, hang on. Actually, the catapult, I know what I want to do with the catapult. This catapult's going to be my mobile, VRM platform. Alright, we're gonna... And since this is largely a jumpy boy, we're gonna slap an XL in there. A Sanctuary XL. Let's have a pair of VRM 24s on you. We can. Like, this thing's all about just staying away from stuff, and... Actually, we can probably, I think, actually... LRM FCS's work with the VRMs. Uh-huh. Like, this is just designed... Like, this thing can't afford to get caught up close, but... That's 10 salvos. I'd like to add more armor, honestly. There we go. Yeah, we can add more armor. We'll just go to Heavy Pharaoh. Like, we need to up the armor on the arms and the torsos here, but... Like, this is a long-range fire support mech, so... Actually, we're going to leave the armor in the back there the way it was. All right, that's nice. That's improvement. It's not perfect, but this is, I think, a good start for what it wanted to do. This thing's got it basically is designed to keep away from stuff. So,
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
I do want to use some VRMs. I think they're interesting. All right, I've got a thought on. This is another. This is a. Yeah. We can, I think, up this engine to a 3... We can go to XL and up the engine to a 320. I've got a thought on this. This is going to be sort of a brawler. And we got a 320 lying around. Perfect. 320 is not the right size. It should be a 3... Hang on. Crap. 325 is what it wants. I did the number wrong in my head. I just did the number entirely wrong in my head, which is fine. All right. Like, this thing is rugged, so it's got some ideas here. I've got an idea. All right. All right. So what I want to do is I want some, like, I'm going to grab my last Klein LRM-20. And then we're going to run in the arms. I think we're just going to run regular Streak 6s. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to put there, but and I think I'm going to go again. This is going to be direct fire, so I think Artemis is what I want for the LRM-20. And we only need one Artemis because we're running streaks. And we may drop the shield for. We may go to. I might go to Ferrovanadium on this actually. But that is what I'm going to do. So we can drop that shield for Ferrovanadium. All right. All right, we got 8.5 tons left. I kind of want to up the armor on this, and I kind of want to put. Actually, no. What I do want to put on this is I want to put a supercharger on this. And then we're gonna run. I'm having ideas here. We're gonna run a Sanctuary ECM suite. I think a couple of maybe electro medium lasers, or do I want twin lakes? I think medium electro lasers are what I want. Maybe we don't run the supercharger. I'll think about it. Hang on. No, we're running a little bit too hot for that. Those, I think we'll go Twin Link Smalls. That'll be a little bit less heat. We may drop the drop the supercharger. Yeah, I think I dropped the supercharger. As much as I like the supercharger, I think we got enough foot speed as it is. I like the supercharger, don't get me wrong, but And then we add a little bit more armor. Yeah, that works. Okay. I'd like a little more rear armor. Not perfect. Again, not perfect, but this should be good. Okay, this is stuff we want to try. We're trying out.
Logged and noted.
All right.
Shouldn't be too hard.
We're rebuilding everything pretty much. The dervish, not everything. There are a couple here I'm not going to touch actually. I'm not sure about this. Like, this is fine. This is a dervish without jump jets. What the hell? All right, we need to put jump jets on you. Like that's a given. First, we're gonna slap an XL on. We could go improve jump jets on this. That could be fun. Hang on. Do we have room for that many improved jump jets and weapons? That's a question. Like, this is super jumpy. We just run a whole bunch of streak SRM4s. Wish I had clan streaks, but that's actually surprisingly... Wow. This needs better armor, but, like, we're close. So it's 100 shots per ton. How many missiles are we firing here? We're firing... That's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4 is... We're firing 24 SRMs. That's about 4 salvos per ton. So we want... Like, ideally, I think like 2 tons is close. We want 2.5, but 3 should be fine. Like, I'm not happy with the armor, but, like, this is, like, legit. Huh. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lose 2 missiles. Here's what I'm gonna do. It makes it asymmetrical, but I'm okay with as much as that pains me. Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, it's a glitch that glitch happened. All right, so we put a streak 6 here. I just put the the stray 6 here, I think. That fixes my heat issue also, interestingly. All right. Better. All right. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, I think the Shadowhawk is basically where, Shadowhawk 2 here is basically where I want it. This is interesting because I got a couple mechs here that I'm actually like, I don't think I'm going to touch. Like, this does what I want it to do. Like, exact what it's built. It's not necessarily what I want it to do, but it does something I want something to do. Like the dual Bombard 9s with the various ammo types should be fine. We'll see how the ammo feels when we use it, but like beyond that, like, yeah, BRM-18 plus Bombards. This should be able to keep range open. I'm okay with that. Let's go. That's my asset applier, basically. This Leaper. Yeah, this is one of the ones I look at and I'm like, I could tweak it slightly, but like, there's not a lot I want to do to it. Like, it does what I want it to do already. Like, it's the double AC-10 plus 4 Twin-Link Smalls just feels good. It's heat neutral. It could use a little more armor, but other than that, like, I'm fine with it. Like, arguably I could drop like a ton of ammo, honestly, but like, I'm okay with this. I'm gonna leave it as is for the time being. Like, we're not changing that. That's just gonna stay. This needs very minor tweaking, in my opinion. I'm going to drop the small lances. I might drop the modular plating. I'm not sure. We're dropping the small lances for... If I remember what I think it was doing, I think it was just going to glue in a pair of regular old... I don't know. Let's see. We could go with a couple of different things. I was going to drop the modular armor plating, I think. Like, this thing's reasonably well armored, but the arms I'm fine with being where they are. I'm actually tempted to actually no. I don't need this thing to be a long range sniper, do I? No, this thing's so fast. What I think we're going to do is we're going to drop the NPCs for a pair of large. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for. Where are they? Where are the large? There we go. Large electrolasers. Maybe a pair of medium electrolasers. And then some Sanctuary heat sinks. And a little more armor, I think. So yeah, we're just gonna up the leg armor a little bit. Bingo.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Screamer. Right, I remember I wanted to fiddle with this. So what we're going to do on you is we're actually going to drop the guns. We're going to drop one. We're going to move one jump jet there, drop one jump jet, and we're going to down engine it slightly. We're up to what, a 280? Yeah, 280 is what we need. Drop down to 711.7, basically. 812.8's great, but I think just dropping a little bit of jump capability and speed and jump capability will give us enough extra stuff to work with. I kind of want to run... Oh, hang on. Right. This is not what I was thinking. I wanted to, what I want to put for the ballistics on that arm. There's a ballistic I wanted to run there. What was it? Shoot. Oh, I remember what my plan was. I remember now. Yeah. We're going to run a medium rifle with a revolver arm. I can't quite get enough ammo for exactly what I want, if I remember correctly, but... I'll put 3 tons on for the moment, which is what I want, but I don't know if I've got the tonnage for that. Well... Close. Alright, I think I was running like a pair of clan ear mediums on this, right? Yeah. Just because I've got the heat to play with. Like, I'm like, this just runs really cool as it is. I think I was going to drop the medium rifle for that ton of ammo for... some shield and a little bit more armor. Like, this legitimately just has good enough, like, it's just basically good enough as it is. There we go. So.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
All right, so we now have an entire unit of we have an entire unit of sanctuary stuff of different tonnages, different roles. Most of them are hyper. Oh right, we need to do the fire starter. That's the last thing I need to do. This is, as I said, this is gonna be a full rebuild episode. All right, so now we're just going to do the last thing. We're going to do the fire starter, and I've got a plan for you, fire starter. Sanctuary XL. These heat sinks to the legs. We'll leave the jump jets as they are. All right, we got 11 tons. I want to see, do I have the tonnage for what I'm thinking of? How heavy are these? 6 tons. Okay, I can't run 2 of them, but that's fine. I would prefer this to be in the arm, but it'll do. All right, and then we got a bunch of sanctuary flamers. Like, legitimately, just like DXR and 4 Sanctuary Flamers, 5 Sanctuary Flamers, it's a, it's a fire starter build. Like, it does fire starter-y things. I'd like to have more armor on this, but, like, actually, do we need the heat sinks? Hang on, let me double check this. Oh, no, we do not need these heat sinks. Well, we need one of them. All right. We can move that one to the leg. All right. So we can add a ton of armor, which is, I think, fine. Like, it's a 35 tonner. We really can't do as much rear armor as I would normally want on something like this. And there we go. Slightly up-armored it. It's a fire starter. It does fire starter things. I should go back through and see if we can find room for some more like ECM and stuff, like more ECM tricks. That's something I probably should do. But for now, this is a good set of first drafts. Yeah, we are spending a lot of time on these. It'll be a long while before everything's up and ready to go, although it's going to be faster than it looks like. All right. So, folks, we have built an entire unit of Sanctuary that we just done, and we still got some money to play with. That actually worked out pretty well monetarily. I'm pretty pleased with that. We had a lot of stuff. I had a bunch of stuff that I could clear out for stuff, so I'm pretty happy about that. But that is going to do it for this episode, folks. So next time, I'm going to see if I'm going to off stream. I'm going to see how long. See how feasible it is just to rush through the repairs and see if there are missions left on the planet here or not. So we can just go right into using our Sanctuary mechs, or if we need to do something else. So if you guys want to see me fight Sanctuary stuff with my Sanctuary mechs, cool. If you'd rather see me fight some other stuff, we could do that too. But I kind of want to fight Sanctuary. I kind of want to don't spend time traveling. I kind of want to just fight. So. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had fun. I had a blast. I will see you guys real soon. Oh, hang on. Shoot. I almost goofed here. Whatever. That's it for now, though. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. See you then. Be happy, be safe. Keep on gaming. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!